Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on a journey in light. Today's pick a card is our how is your person thinking, feeling about you, what's going on in the connection, kind of like a check-in, just to see how things are going with your special person. So we have 3 piles today. We have pile 1, which is my brass flower. We have pile 2, which is the silver moon and sun medallion thing, and then pile 3, which is the eye of Shiva, which is a fossilized shell in the shape of a heart. So take a moment, kind of, if you need to, you can pause the video, meditate on it, take a deep breath, and go with whichever pile you feel drawn to the most. If you're feeling drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch more than one. You could have messages in both. Always remember, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for every person. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't feel like it fits your situation, let it go. Just know that there is some sort of messages within the pile that you're drawn to that relates to your situation. I also do personal readings. You can email me at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. And let's dive right in. So again, just for one more time, we have piles 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I will see you at your pile. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked my favorite little brass flower from World Market here in America. I'm not sure if they have world markets in other places, but we are diving right in. We are going to see what's going on with your person. How are they thinking and feeling about you and the connection? What's just going on with them overall? Just a little insight into their little world. So yeah, let's see what we get. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you are not already subscribed, please do so. I do a monthly free personal reading giveaway for all my subscribers that comment on my videos. So it's just a little thank you from me to you guys for being here with me. Okay, pile 1. What is their person thinking, feeling about this connection, please? That one wants to come out. Ooh, 2 wants to come out. We have, the sun. We have Ace of Mirrors, which is Ace of Cups. Already a nice lineup going on. We have the 4 of Stones in reverse, which is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. What else do we have for pile 1, please? We have the 8 of Stones, so the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have Temperance in reverse. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. So, guys, just kind of tap into this. Okay, so I think this person has recently had some major shifts in their own personal beliefs is kind of what I'm hearing. I think this person is, so we're wondering how they're thinking and feeling about you. I'm going to say really good. We started off with the sun. The sun is one of the most positive cards in all of tarot. So even though the sun has a little teardrop, like this person is just, when they think of you, I'm hearing you just give them so much warmth. I'm hearing you feel like a warm home to them. I feel like, though, with this card having a tear, if you guys aren't together, they're missing you. They're missing your son. it's almost like when they step out in the sun and they feel the warmth on their face after you've been inside somewhere cold for a while, and you feel the sun hit your face and it kind of warms you. Like that's how you feel to them. Trying to see what else is in this card. As you guys know, I read classically and intuitively. But yeah, this little teardrop, I just feel like they are missing you. They're missing your connection. They're missing your sun. They're missing the sun that you are. Yeah, it's a beautiful way to start this reading, guys. All right. This is the Ace of Cups, which is my I love you card. So, you know, this person is feeling a lot of love for you. They want to tell you, they want to start this like new beginning with you. If you guys are in a relationship where you're not separated and things are going well, just know that this person is very much enjoying you. They like everything about you. They're having a lot of really lovely, warm, loving feelings about you. You might not be at a stage where you say I love you just yet, but this person definitely feels a lot of love for you. I'm just hearing like you light them up as well with these candles on here. We have 2 candles as well, so we could have some twin flames watching as well. Those just popped out to me. So if you are on the journey, then here you go. So we have our 4 of Pentacles in reverse, which the 4 of Pentacles typically is about someone that's just focused on building their foundations, kind of usually comes across as a little bit greedy. With it being in reverse, I feel like this person is ready to start giving more of themselves to you, and being less focused on the material world. So that could resonate for a lot of you guys. If this person's been very closed off to either, giving to you an even give and take, I feel like they're having a shift in the perspective about it. Then with our 8 of Pentacles here, I feel like normally this is about work. So some of you guys, this person could still also be very focused on work, building their future. But I'm also hearing for a lot of you guys, this person is focused on being a better person, working on themselves to be a better person. And then our bottom rows are usually kind of clarifiers for my top row. So here we have the sun, and it's clarified by our 5 of Swords. Our 5 of Swords is about, in the upright, is usually about winning a battle at all costs, but there's really no winners. So with it in reverse, I feel like if you guys are in separation, they're feeling really bad about their words that they spoke to you, the things that they said. I get this overall feeling that they want to say sorry for how they treated you. If you guys are in a committed relationship and things are well, just know that this person is becoming very mindful of their words that they speak to you, because they realize that you're worth more than just empty words. For some of you, I'm hearing like they don't want to give you empty promises anymore. Okay, so we have our 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups is also about, feeling, like turning their back on the 2 empty cups and only focusing on things that went bad in the past. So I feel like this person is just moving out of this energy all the way around. So again, if you're like waiting on your person to make a big shift, I feel like we're in that mode where this person is realizing that how special you are is what I'm hearing, and how much they weren't treating you as such. My Temperance in reverse, though, that's really the only, not that it's bad, but my Temperance is usually about divine intervention, divine timing. With it being in reverse, it's almost like I feel like it's just not quite the right time. Like if you're waiting for this to happen like tomorrow, I don't know if it will. Look at this card. I feel like I'm not getting what they're trying to tell me. Okay, for some of you guys, there's a message that came to you. It's like this is the moment you've been waiting for, is what they're telling me. My 9 of Wands, like your 9 of Wands is all about someone having their boundaries up. With it being reversed, this person is finally letting down their guard. I feel like they're finally just, letting go of all those like walls that they built around them, and that they're ready to just like let you in, is what I'm hearing. Like if you've been waiting a long time to for this person to change, I really feel like this person is making the steps in the right direction. I know we have a lot of really crazy moon energy going on this month in June. There's, a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse. We have lots of stuff. I'm not really great at astrology. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. You guys, I find it fascinating. I'm just one thing at a time. But I do know this is a huge month for, there's a couple things in retrograde, all this crazy stuff going on. But for pile one, I feel like this is all to your benefit. I want to get some more, just some more clarifiers to see what else information we can get on your person. What is going on with pile one's person? Loving this reading. This is really beautiful, guys. This is making me very happy to see. Just feel a shift. Okay. Oop. Well, we had 4 that came out. So we have a 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're just learning to balance their I'm hearing their ego with their true self for a lot of you guys. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's start here. Okay, I'm hearing what am I hearing? I went on a totally different, sorry. I'm not getting this message properly. Oh, okay. All right, so their shift has been, it might have been, for some of you guys, if this person was in another relationship with someone else, it went badly, and it's like they had that aha moment that wasn't the right person for them. So if that's not the case, it's just something happened that was kind of, they consider unlucky or a stroke of bad luck. Like the wheel did not turn in their favor, but it turned in yours because it made them realize what they've done. I'm hearing they've learned a big lesson. Yeah, it was a really eye-opening experience for them that helped them realize that, what have I done? They realize they've made mistakes, but it took a hard lesson for them to learn that. We have a 10 of Cups in reverse, so I still feel like with this kind of being over my Temperance in reverse, I feel like this person, I said that they might have been, finally letting go of control issues, but also I'm kind of feeling like maybe this person, this stroke of love has made them feel a little ungrounded. So that timing they might not be able to offer you all this love that they are feeling and they are realizing just yet, because they have lost their footing in something a little bit. So this also could be someone who's lost some financial stability. But just, I think, these shifts are happening. I just don't think that you're going to get the full happy life like tomorrow kind of thing is what they're telling me. It's just the timing. It's still working through with the timing. And then we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So I feel, and again, this person is finally working on themselves. They're letting go of their boundaries. They're letting go of their sneaky tendencies, or I'm just hearing their need to cover up their feelings or be I feel like this person's very guarded with what they say to you. They don't ever tell you definites. It's maybes and possiblies and kind of annoying kind of stuff. So I feel like they're finally kind of letting go, because whatever that happened to them really opened their eyes to the truth about your connection, to how they feel, things like that. So I think this is overall a really good pile, guys. I kind of want to jump into some messages, how are they feeling in their heart of hearts. I recently got this deck. It's a Love Messages by High Priestess 1111. I'll have the link in my description box below. I've been trying to make sure I put all the links for all my cards to make it really easy for you guys. But let's kind of get some love messages from your person to get some more insight to how they're thinking and feeling about you and this connection. This deck was given to me or donated to the channel by a lovely friend of mine named Kine. She's one of the sweetest people I know, and I'm very honored to have this deck. So, all right, let's see. Pile one's person. Pile one's person. You mean more to me than you know. I've been bleeding in your silence. Okay, for that, especially to come up for that, maybe it's you cut them completely off and they've like realized that they made a big mistake. It could be for some of you guys. Again, remember this is a general reading, lots of different energies watch into this, so lots of different things come through. But for some of you guys, like maybe if you finally gave them the cold shoulder, you kind of turned your back on them, it's what helped them realize that they've kind of messed up a lot. I get butterflies every time I lock eyes with you. So yeah, I think this person, you just excite them and you make them, you know, again, I don't think they've ever been fully honest with you about their feelings, but they definitely are very affected, especially when you guys like look deep into each other's eyes. You are the best thing that happened to me in a long time. Guys, this is so beautiful. Like, these are such wonderful, lovely messages. I want to get some more. Let's keep going. Get you guys a couple more. What is your person thinking in their heart of hearts? What would they want to say if they could? Let's see. Just because I let you go doesn't mean I wanted to. So this person definitely has regrets for how things, you know, again, if you guys are in separation, for that, if you're together, I guess, you know, that's one of your messages that aren't for you. But, yeah, this is just a lovely reading, guys. Thank you for everyone who's tuning into this pile that's making it so beautiful. Really appreciate that a lot. I want to be with you the rest of my life. Okay, I have to say, like, not everything in this deck is all happy-go-lucky. So it's really nice to, I don't think I've ever pulled this many beautiful cards from this. So I know it's a newer deck, but I've had it for a little bit. I just haven't been using it on the channel just yet. But I'm almost scared to pull anymore. I'm just kidding. Let's see. What other messages? I'm connected with you no matter where you are. So yeah, that if we do have some twins in this group watching, you know, you guys are fated and connected. It's really beautiful. So guys, pile one, I think this is going to be your reading. I hope this gives you some warm, fuzzy feelings. This has been a lovely, lovely reading. I'm honored to have gotten to do this. So thank you guys for tuning in. I wanted to take a picture of that for possibly my thumbnail. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here with me, all the support, all the new subscribers. My channel is growing really quickly, and I'm feeling so blessed as I knock you guys and make you shaky. So again, thank you guys all for tuning in. That was a really lovely reading, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Thank you guys so very much. Hello, my friends, for pile two. Thank you for joining me here today. You guys picked this lovely little sun and moon medallion that twinkled at me this morning like, hey, pick me to be in your reading. It's kind of interesting. I always have it hanging close by and I don't pay too much attention to it. And today, like, the light just hit it and it like sparkled at me and I was like, okay, we'll use you. So, all right, we are doing a check-in, like how's your person thinking, feeling about this connection, what's going on with them, how are they feeling about you, those kind of things. The deck that we're using right now is the Light Seer Tarot by Chris Ann. I love her deck so much. And let's jump right in. How is your person think? How's pile two's person thinking, feeling about them, please? Two. Okay. The Ace of Wands in reverse. We have Seven of Pentacles. Four of Swords in reverse. We're already getting some strong messages coming through. Don't worry, I'll go through. I'm just trying to pull so I can get a better view of the world. too many. All right, they're asking me to shuffle again. Sorry, give me 1 second. So far, guys, I will say I feel like this person has recently had a shift, kind of similar to pile 1. I mean, different, but again, I'm feeling a shift. Maybe all this craziness going on is, love that card. 2 of Cups, guys. Okay. Is making people just really realize what's important to them. I know everything's been so crazy and hard around the world, but just remember to hold love for everyone and space for everyone, and just shine your light as bright as you can because the world needs it right now. Let's see what else. High Priestess in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. And the 10 of Swords. Okay. Now, right off the bat, I feel like this person has had a shift, but I feel like there's been a shift, but they're still feeling very confused about what they need to do about you, about this relationship. I'm hearing like they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to make sense of it. But there's a very strong connection here, guys. We have the 2 of Cups, which is one of my signifiers for like a soul level connection. So a lot of you guys have probably had past lives with this person. You guys just had an instant connection, like right away as soon as you met. So there's, it's a soulmate, soul level style connection. There's so many labels, take what resonates with you. But there's definitely like you guys this isn't your first go around, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like this person like is, I know they see your worth. Again, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys might have like a kind of a crazy, weird spiritual connection with this person, you feel as well. And maybe they're not the most open-minded person to that, but they're still seeing like signs and synchronicities and things that come with you, and they're just not sure what to make of it. So I'm almost hearing like they're like, that's a little too weird for me, just a coincidence kind of thing, not realizing that there's really no coincidences. But yeah, so I just keep hearing they're just trying to figure this out. They're trying to make sense of this, but I don't know if they're like fully ready for like the truth of how deep this connection is. Like, I don't know if they believe in past lives and things like that, but it's almost like I'm hearing they're still kind of curious about what's going on between you guys. I'm also hearing for some of you guys might have shut this person out. This is usually not how I read the world, but I'm hearing like there was like an end of a cycle. So you might have shut this person out and they're feeling very hurt by that. But it's making them ask a lot of questions, is what I'm hearing. But again, like for some reason, my Ace of Wands, I'm just getting this overall like sense of confusion. I'm just hearing like they're so confused, like they're like it's burning a hole in their head. Like it almost hurts to think about for some reason. And again, the reason that I feel like, all right, so the way I kind of do mine, top row, and these kind of clarify this. So again, it's like they're very confused about the nature of this connection, but they understand that there is something like a flame burning for you. For here, they see your worth. They want to invest in this. They want to figure it out, but they're not quite going to that spiritual level. Like our High Priestess is like, she's so connected to source. She's so intuitive. This is probably, a representation of you guys watching. Don't worry about, he, she's in these cards. It can be vice versa. It doesn't really matter. But I just feel like the person watching is the more open, more spiritual one. And our person that you're watching about tends to be a little more grounded, a little more rooted in like 3D reality. Like this stuff isn't really their thing. I don't feel like they put it down, but they're just not open-minded to it. So again, they realize that there's some crazy connection here, but they're just more looking and trying to rationalize it in a logical way. And for you guys, I feel like your connection isn't exactly a logical one. Not a bad one, but you know what I mean? Like it's outside, it's a little more special than just, you know, the norm kind of thing. So our Four of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So it's like I feel like this person really needs to like quiet down and meditate on this, but it's like they're not wanting to like go that deep just yet. They're staying shallow. They're not really wanting to go down into the depths of what their soul really is. And then when we jump into this world, and I think that they see you as the world, but I'm just, for some of you guys, for some reason, I'm hearing that you kind of like, and I got this feeling with pile 1 too, and maybe this is where the shift has come. Like I feel like you've kind of finally like been like, enough is enough. I'm closing this, and you kind of like cut them off a little bit. That could not be for everyone, but they're feeling a little like hurt by that. But not realizing like they have caused all of this. It wasn't you. I feel like you've put in, and it's kind of like they've brought that on themselves. Let me get some more clarifiers. Let's try to get a better understanding of this picture. And there could just be a lot of different energies. So again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates for you, and leave what doesn't. I always try to make some sort of storyline, and I feel like there might just be a lot of energies here, but that's the most clear one I can get. All right, let's see what other things. Thinking, feeling about you. All right, we have an Ace of Swords. It's funny, we have they're definitely just thinking a lot about. They're trying to figure this out. I feel like if you guys aren't in communication, it's like they want to talk to you about it, but it's like almost I'm hearing for some of them that they would almost like be putting their foot in their mouth, because I feel like you may have explained some of this to them, because I see you guys as this high priestess, and even though they didn't believe what you say, now they're like, maybe she was, or maybe they were right, kind of thing. Sorry, some of my cards are flipped over. Okay, so more clarifiers for pile 2, please. So this one wants to pop out. We have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, well, we had 7 and 8. Again, I think they're, even though they're trying to still stay grounded, they're working on figuring this out. They're trying to understand what this connection really is. Again, they're trying to stay very grounded about it, and they want to be very logical. Oh, we have our Queen of Cups in reverse. So I think they maybe haven't been open to the level of love you try to extend to them. Like maybe they kind of put their walls up about it. But you're this very caring, nurturing person. But it's like they just didn't allow you to do that for them. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys have really like shut this person out, and you're only probably watching just out of curiosity, right? So I'm just curious about what's going on with them. Oh, and then we have a little Page of Cups. So you're like, it's what I'm hearing is like they're hurt, but they're also like, no, don't go. I don't know why that's so. I just feel like he's like pleading, like, don't leave me. I do have some love for you. I'm also feeling like they're hearing like they're feeling like they're a little too late. Like they came late to the party because they aren't understanding all of this, and you just get it. Like you just understand this connection. You understand how connected you guys are, and they're just so obtuse to it. But yeah, they still got love for you. You know, they might not have accepted your love, but I'm also hearing like this person probably has never had like a really healthy relationship before, so they don't necessarily know how to act in that situation. Like they've been a person that probably played a lot of like games, like he who cares less wins kind of thing, and you're more of a person like where you're just unconditionally loving, but at the same time you've put up some healthy boundaries, and I think that's probably one of the best things you could have done, because it's really helped this person shift their perspective. Again, they're still just they've shifted into like, what is this really? But they're not really. They're still staying shallow. They're not going super deep into this. But there's little sparks that I don't think they're going to be able to ignore it much longer. Where do I want to go? I want to pull my Hidden Truth Oracle just to kind of pull some hidden truths for this person. and their connection with you. Pile 2, what is some of this person's hidden truths about their connection, how they're feeling about our viewer, please? I want to feel that way again. So yeah, I feel like you make them feel like really good when you guys are together. Again, I definitely feel like this is a separation pile, guys. So if you're in, I know I haven't gone any scenario with you guys being together. I just don't feel that. So sorry if you are and you're trying to figure out, I mean, you might just get some truths about how this person rationalizes things about your connection. But I'm really getting a sense of like separation for this pile. Oh, and you know what? This little guy all of a sudden just said to me, like I'm looking at him over the world, and it's like they want to be like, you complete me. Don't go, you complete me. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, I feel like you've like kind of just, not out of like anger or anything, but just out of love for yourself. Like I just can't anymore. I can't put up with your mind games. I can't put up with your just like nonchalant about a very intense connection. Like how it's like almost like I feel like you're like, how don't you see this? But this person is like, I live in a very solid, stabilized world. I don't know if that makes sense. Not that that's bad. They're just not as in tuned with you or as you are. I think our viewer is very, very just intuitive. You know what's up. You have a different view on life than a lot of people, and it's a very beautiful thing. But you're at the end of your rope, and like I feel like you're actually pretty happy. Like almost like it's like you've let go of the things that held you down, and now they feel that you've pulled your energy back, and they're like, wait a second, what did I do? I do have this love for you. Don't go. I don't know. I keep hearing you complete me. Don't leave me. I remember every detail of that day. So this is either like when you guys met, or maybe when the first time you guys were together, or, this could be like the breakup, like they just replay. So for this card reminds me of someone who's like replaying details, playing what ifs, like hashing out how things went, things like that. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So for some of you guys, I'm hearing like this person just thought that like they do think very highly of you, but they just thought like maybe you didn't really like them as much as you came off, and like they were just a distraction for you. Maybe you met them right after a breakup or something like that, and so they kind of just downplayed like how much you really do care for them, even though you've showed them like all your cups, but they just are almost rationalizing it like they were just a distraction. I left you before you could leave me. So this person may have never opened up fully to you about how they feel, because they're just guarded. I'm hearing this person has a lot of trauma response kind of actions, and they just keep themselves very guarded to keep themselves from being hurt. But all they're doing is keeping their pain in, because they're not opening up their heart, and they're just like holding it to themselves. I wish I'd treated you better. Yeah, again, I think they're just having a lot of realizations since, again, I'm getting this major feeling that, you as a viewer just kind of, you had enough. You've had enough. But they still want you. That is their truth. That's how they're feeling. That's where I think I'm going to end this this pile today. But I think this person is just still figuring this out, feeling a little heartbroken. They still have some love for you. They still want you. It's not over for them, but I'm thinking, maybe separation is the best thing for them at this time. So pile 2, just keep living your best life. I think I just see you guys as this like, yeah, like you are so on top of your worlds. And just know that, they're realizing they're having some shifts. I don't really see that we did have an Ace of Swords, so some of them may be actually reaching out to you, contacting you, because that is like one of our, swords of, we didn't have any messengers, our pages, but, I'm still rambling. I do feel like they want to have open communication with you guys if they don't. All right, guys, so thank you so much, and I will see you in a future reading. Hello, my lovely friends, for pile 3. You guys pick this beautiful Eye of Shiva, which is this fossilized shell. It's really quite cool, and it's kind of a little notch, so it makes it look like a heart. I dig it. I use it a lot. Okay, so we are going over what your person is thinking and feeling in this connection, what's going on with them, how are they feeling about you, life, all those good things. Lots of different things pop up, so I just go where the cards take me. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It means the world to me. I feel so blessed just anytime anyone takes time out of their day to sit with me in a reading, and I really appreciate you guys, so I hope you guys know that. Oop, we have the sun that came out. We're going to take it. The sun was actually the first card of pile 1, so I'm curious. That was a very lovely, lovely pile, so I wonder if this will go similar. This deck is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. I will have the link if you're interested in picking it up for yourself in the description box below. All right, pile 3. What is going on with pile 3's person thinking, feeling about our viewer and the connection? This is a slippery deck today. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have Justice. I'm going to try to get all these in. Okay. And we have the Eight of Wands. That's always nice to see in a reading. We have the Knight of Wands. I don't know, we might make a fun design on this one, guys. What else do we have? We have the Fool. Dang, son. All right. We have the Magician in reverse. And one more. We have the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. So could have some twins watching this group. Okay. The overall theme of the readings today is shifts in energy, which has been really, really fabulous to see. Okay. How is this person thinking about you? This is very similar to pile 1, so if for some reason you were drawn to that one a little bit, there could be some messages in there for you. Guys, this person is feeling so much, I'm hearing passion, drive for you. You make them feel like the warm sun. I think I mentioned this in pile 1. When you have been in like a cold building and you walk out to the sun for the first time, like you feel that warmth on your face. Like that's what like they feel when they think of you. Like you're just like this warmth of, like you warm their cold soul is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and we have our Knight of Wands, so they feel very passionate about you. I'm getting a lot of fast energy. Like we have this Knight of Wands, which is about action. We have the Eight of Wands, which is about forward movement. I feel like this person, if in the past they weren't feeling grounded and secured in their material world, with our King of Pentacles here, it's like they're finally feeling grounded and secure. We have Justice, so if I'm hearing like they know they've been unfair to you in this situation. But I do have one little remark to make about that, though. They are still feeling not quite in their own power just yet. And like the Magician, you know, is all about stepping in your own power, realizing that you're the manifestor and creator of your life. They realize that they've messed up here, but and I'm hearing that it's just made them feel like a little lesson. Like I'm not sure, like I feel like they want to move forward. They want to make, sorry, I used my hands too much. They want to make this connection with you, but they're just not, I'm hearing they're not sure how to take this leap of faith. So we have the Fool, guys. Like this is about a new beginning. This is starting anew, wanting to move forward, wanting to step forward. I don't know if you guys can see all this. There's so much forward movement in these cards. And I'm thinking this forward movement is towards you guys. So she's like walking down this path to this bright, just you. Like, all right, guys, like you are the sun, and it's like they're finally walking towards you. They're making those moves. They're making those shifts in the world. They're still a little unsure of exactly how to go about this, but they want to just move forward. And I hear they like want to come at you quickly. They want to reconnect. If you guys aren't together, they want to connect with you. They feel so much fiery passion. They just want to come running at you, charging and being like, you know, and like hear fireworks. And also this might be like 4th of July is around the corner. There might be, I don't normally say times in my card, but like they just gave me this, like it's almost 4th of July. Like, so your fireworks are going to be here soon. So maybe like, you know, by, you know, July 4th, there could be this big shift, or you might finally like get some action from them. Yeah. And then with our 4 of Wands here, like this is, you know, one of my, you know, signifiers for twin flame. So we could have some twins watching. If you're not a big deal. I just always mention that. And I know I do have a lot of twins that follow my, my channel. So a lot of my readings end up being a little geared that way. But if you're not, it's not a big deal. Just know that this is a strong connection you have with this person, a soul level connection. They are ready, like, to change some things. Gosh, this has been a really cool reading today. There's just massive shifts. I think all these retrogrades, all the stuff's going on in the world. People are really realizing what is important to them. This person is realizing that you are important to them. Again, I feel like they want to make this movement. They're a little unsure of how. I keep hearing there's like a slight not being sure of how exactly, but they're working on it. Like it's like almost like they're being forced to make a move finally. Yeah, let's get some clarifiers. Let's see what else we can find out. Pile 3. Another lovely reading today, man. I'm liking this shift of energy. So been beautiful. Hope everybody's doing well. We have a 3 of Swords. So there's a little bit of heartache. Maybe they're realizing the heartache that they put you in, and they're ready to like make a change about that. I'll have to come back to that, see what other messages come through. I'm not getting a solid message for that card. Oh, we have our Page of Cups. Oh man, so yeah, I feel like you guys, and it came up right over my Fool, I feel like some of you guys may be getting, again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I feel like this person may actually open up and communicate with you about how they really feel. They're like, I love you, it's my little cup. Now, you know, our pages are our messenger. They also tend to be a little bit immature, so they might keep it light. But I feel like I mean, look at this little guy. He's just holding this little cup, and he like wants to offer it to you. His little cup of love. He or she's little cup of love. You know, I try to stay very neutral in my describing of people. So if I ever use a he or she, just make it appropriate for your situation as a viewer versus who you're watching about. We have the 4 of Pentacles. So maybe that's what this person is not feeling secure about. They're feeling a little ungrounded, and they're trying to figure out their footing. Even though they are the king, so to speak, there's something about how they treated you, like they didn't treat you fairly, that makes them feel like, what I'm hearing is like they don't know how to approach you because they realize that they really kind of messed up. So they're trying to get their footing, their grounding, like what they want to say and be secure before they kind of reach forward towards you, because they realize that they've been very unjust, is what I'm being told. And that has made them feel like kind of like crap, because they're realizing that they didn't treat you exactly right. Let's see what other clarifier we can get for all this wand energy. And they still very, very attracted to you, very passionate about you. They just want to come forward and like sweep you off your feet. take you on a romantic weekend, invest in you. So we have 7 of Pentacles. So it's like they want to put, oh, well, that was interesting. Okay, for some of you guys, they could want to start a family with you. I don't know how to say this PG, but they want to plant a seed within you. Sorry, I'm such a nerd. But yeah, so it's like this fast, passionate thing. But then we have like this card is all about, you know, it doesn't have to be a literal seed, but they're ready to invest in your relationship. They're ready to invest in this connection. They're ready to finally put into it what deserves to be put into it. So yeah, this is some really lovely, lovely energy. What message do I want to do? I want to pull some love messages for my friends in pile 3. If you can't tell, these readings make me giddy when they go so well. It's so nice to see. We had kind of some for a while there, so it's nice. Maybe all this craziness in the world is just really helping people really realize like how beautiful life is, how beautiful just the human connection is. That we need to get past all this just judgmental stuff and just love each other. All right. I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. So yeah, it's like they realize they've been unjust, they haven't been fair, and they didn't want to hurt you. And I'm just hearing they're realizing the error of their ways. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. So this person, you know, again, I don't know if they'll say I love you in this communication, but I think you'll finally get some emotional side of this person if they haven't been open about their emotions, or you'll have a new beginning of them being like caring in an emotional way. I'm hearing also they just are ready to ground this relationship like in reality. Like maybe you guys have never been like in a full relationship, like a grounded normal kind of relationship. Like maybe it's just been via text or just never got its proper footing. I think that they're ready to really ground this. I'm thinking of you right now. So as you're watching this, thinking of them, wondering what's going on, just know that you are on their mind. If they're sleeping, they're dreaming about you. They are thinking about you. I'm a big mess. That's the last thing you need right now. So again, it's like this slight insecurity they still have about what they've done. So they're still feeling a little messy. So I feel like they're not exactly sure how to come forward, but they want to. I want to pull some. I haven't pulled any White Rose guidance this whole reading, so I want to pull some of these. You guys know they're my lovely favorites. My lovely friend Lindsay over at White Rose Guidance. She also just started another channel called White Rose Guidance Zodiac, where she just does readings for signs, and they're really great. If you go to her White Rose Guidance page, she'll have that linked in her featured channels on the side, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I do plan on start doing some just sign specific readings when I get more time. Right now I have very limited time, but I'm trying to make it work for you guys. So okay, let's see what else. I believe you. So maybe you've told them how intense this connection, maybe you've told them this journey that you're on to some level, and maybe they're just finally starting to see your truth. That's another thing with justice here. They're finally seeing the truth of this connection. I can see eternity in your eyes. You are worth fighting for. And I constantly feel you running through my veins. That's very twin appropriate. Wow, guys. So I think that you should be, let's hope, you know, again, general reading, but a big majority of you guys should be getting, if you're not in communication, you should be hearing something. If you are in like a minor communication, I think there'll be an uptick, and they'll actually start being a little more open about their feelings towards you. So pile 3, this has been a lovely reading. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I truly appreciate it. I'm blessed by every view I get, and I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you so much, and have a lovely day.